1589, and the Cologne War has just ended. It was a brutal political and territorial conflict between the Protestants and the Catholics, leaving the towns devastated and people displaced. Food is scarce. Trust is thin. There's uncertainty about faith and salvation. Rumors of heresy and devilry are circulating everywhere. Farmers are finding their animals ripped open. They're assuming it's wolves. Gray wolves were common. They were considered dangerous, and hunting them was part of everyday life, especially in the aftermath of war. There are written accounts from that time period of wolves feasting on battlefield corpses. The attacks are more savage, so the locals think that it might be a new wolf pack in the area, or possibly even theft. Someone using the chaos of war to steal animals. Their mutilated bodies are found in the fields and woods. The community is terrified. Bedburg is overrun with fear. Most victims don't live long enough to describe what attacked them, until one girl does. She says she was attacked, but not by a wolf, not by a man. This was something else. The men form a hunting party, and despite what the girl said, they believe they are hunting for some kind of animal. Several men manage to strike it, and they think they cut off the forearm, but it escapes into the woods. Later accounts say when they searched the grounds, they didn't find a paw. They found a human hand. The story of werewolves goes back thousands of years to the story of Epic of Gilgamesh, written in ancient Mesopotamia. So the idea of humans turning into wolves goes back thousands of years. In the 1500s to the 1600s in Europe, the idea of werewolves are very real. They've actually had several trials in France, Germany, and parts of Switzerland. Remember, this is also the time of the witch trials in Europe and in America. So the idea of a person transforming into a wolf is not that far-fetched for them. He's a local farmer and considered a normal family man that just keeps to himself. But during that time, he's really quiet and the people in the town get very suspicious. And when the authorities move in to confront him, they go into his farmhouse, and he's just sitting by the fire. And then they immediately look at him and notice something that gives them absolutely no doubts. In the 16th century, torture was legal, and the courts believed it would force a confession. And with Mr. Strump, it did. He confessed to killing and consuming 16 people. He claims the devil gave him a wolf belt that turned him into a wolf that allowed him to kill animals, children, and consume human flesh. Stump was executed along with his daughter and his mistress in the most brutal and excruciating execution recorded at that time. This was the early days of the printing press, and just like with social media today, the more elaborate and extreme The story is, the quicker it spreads. And the printing press, there are still pamphlets to this day of this account. According to printed reports, after Stump is executed, there are no more killings. There's no more mutilated animals, and there's no more missing children. Was Peter Stump a werewolf? Was he a serial killer? Or was he just an innocent victim forced to confess by a superstitious and frightened community?